Come to the front of your mat and bring your hands into prayer in front of your heart. Close your eyes and just take a quick scan of the body, observing how you're physically feeling today. Is there anything that needs a little bit of extra attention? And the offering as we move through the practice is check in every so often with those points in the body. Bring some breath there, bring some awareness there. And let's create a conscious shift. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Hands come into prayer overhead. Remain standing. Exhale, bring your hands back through prayer in front of the heart. Release your arms by your sides. Inhale, circle them up. Exhale, hands in prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, circle it up. Exhale, bow, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the chest forward. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge, lower the right knee to the earth. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, low lunge. Exhale, hands down by the front foot. Step back into child's pose, hips to heels, forehead to the ground. Inhale, come forward onto hands and knees, around your spine, look at your own belly. And exhale, arc the spine, look up towards the sky. Inhale, round the spine, angry cat. Exhale, arc the spine and look up. Inhale, round the spine. Exhale, arc the spine, look forward, bend your elbows, chest and chin to the ground, 8-pointed pose. Straighten your legs out behind you, press your toes into the ground. Inhale, cobra, lift your heart up. And then exhale, planting the palms, step back, downward dog, hips up to the sky behind you. Inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands, back knee lowers to the earth. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, low lunge. Exhale, hands down by the front foot and step forward. Inhale, flat back, offer your chest forward. Exhale and bow, standing forward fold. Inhale, come on up to stand, Ardha Hanumanasana, arms overhead. Exhale, hands in prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bow, standing forward fold. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the chest forward. You can always put your hands on your shins. Exhale, step your left foot back into a lunge, lower the knee to the earth. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, low lunge. Exhale, hands down by the front foot and make your way into child's pose, hips to heels, forehead to the earth. Inhale, come forward onto hands and knees, arc the spine, look up towards the sky this time. Exhale, round your spine and look at your own belly button. Inhale, arc the spine, look up. Exhale, round the spine, look at your belly. Inhale, arc the spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, arc the spine, look up. Exhale, bend your elbows, come forward and down, chest and chin to the earth, 8-pointed pose. Straighten your legs out behind you, cobra, press all 10 toes and lift your beautiful heart as high or low as it serves your own body. And then exhale, take your hips up to the sky, down dog. Inhale, left leg goes up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands. Back knee lowers to the earth. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, low lunge. Exhale, palms come down to the earth and step to the front of your mat, bow, standing forward fold. Inhale, flat back, offer the chest forward, and exhale and bow. Inhale, come on up to stand, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands in prayer. Chair pose, bend the knees, lower the hips. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, bow, standing forward fold. Inhale, flat back, offer your chest forward. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. Knee stays off the earth, and inhale, sweep the arms overhead, high lunge. And as you exhale, hands down by the front foot and step back, down dog. Inhale, ripple forward like a wave, plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips up to the sky behind ya. Inhale, right leg goes up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands. High lunge, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands down to the earth and step forward. Inhale, flat back, offer your chest forward. And exhale and bow. Inhale, come on up to stand, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands in prayer, Tadasana. Chair pose, bend the knees, lower the hips. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow, standing forward fold. Inhale, flat back, offer the heart forward. Exhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. Knee stays off the earth. Inhale, arms overhead, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down by the front foot and step back, down dog. Inhale, come on forward, plank pose, upward push-up position. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, roll over your toes. And exhale, down dog, hips up. Yeah. Left leg goes up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands down by the front foot and step to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, offer the chest forward, and exhale and bow. Inhale, come on up to stand, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands in prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bow, standing forward fold. Grab a hold of your blocks, and what you're going to do is you're going to step your right foot onto one of the blocks, and then you're going to take your other block over to the left and forward. Put both your hands on the block, and now from here, begin to work towards straightening your right leg and sticking your butt towards the right. So what we're trying to access the hamstrings and the outer right hip, outer right thigh. If this ever feels like too much, you can always do this without the block underneath the right foot. Left leg is straight, right leg is working towards straight. And then breathe into your hips. Come on back to center. Walk the block over towards the right side, and then go ahead and switch the block underneath your foot. So go ahead and put the other block underneath your left foot. Hands walk over towards the right. Work towards straightening your left leg. Stick your butt towards the left and breathe into your outer left hip as well as your hamstrings. With your hands over towards the right, breathe into the side waist. Come on back to center. Move the blocks out to the side. Yogic squat, bend your knees, come on down. You can always sit on a block or sit on the ground if this doesn't work for your knees. And then press your elbows to your knees out to the sides, and lift a beautiful chest. Connect to a gaze point, eyes opened or closed, and quite simply breathe here. Walk your right hand off and over to the right, tent out your right fingertips, and then with your left hand and your left thigh, gently twist your torso towards the left, and then either stay here or reach your left arm up to the sky. Shrug both your shoulders onto your back and open your chest towards the left. Soften the jaw. Come on back to center, and we'll take it over to the other side. So walk your left fingers out and over to the left, right hand to right thigh. Gently roll the shoulder onto the back and look over the right shoulder, and then perhaps reach your right arm up to the sky, opening up in the opposite direction. Bum stays heavy as chest lifts. Come on back to center, both hands down to the ground, and then hips up, head down, standing forward fold. Heel toe your feet back in towards each other, hip width or big toes touching. And then ragdoll, grab opposite elbows and just allow the arms to get heavy as your booty goes up towards the sky. Breathe into the side waist, breathe into your lower back, breathe into your hamstrings. Release your hands, inhale flat back, offer the chest forward, and then as you exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge and lower the right knee down to the ground. Take both your hands on the inside of your front leg and then tent out your fingertips, a variation of lizard pose, and then feel free to stay upright or lower your forearms to a block or to the ground. Front knee, front ankle stay stacked or knee is further back than ankle. And then really allow the pelvis to get heavy, coming forward and down, stretching out inner thighs, quadriceps. Walk your palms back up and then go ahead and lift your back knee up off the ground. Slide your right hand a little further forward and then pivot both your feet to the left and bring your outer right hip either to a block or to the ground. You might need to scoot your left foot back a little bit. You'll kind of see how it goes. So we're trying to access the side waist on the right. And for some of us, we're going to feel this in the outer left hip. Left leg is bent, right leg is straight, and then really press your right heel towards the back of your own mat. And then take your left hand behind you by your bum and just gently twist towards the back of your own mat. Lounging lizard. Come on back to center. Pivot yourself towards the front of your mat. And then with both hands on the inside the front leg, Ardha Hanuman, half split pose, you're going to work towards straightening your front leg. And you can always grab those blocks and put your hands on blocks. So your left leg is on a diagonal to the left, curl toes to shin, and then plug your left thigh deeper into your hip socket as you walk your hands forward, tent out your fingertips, and bow. Breathe not only into your hamstrings, but now also your inner thighs of your left leg. Bend back into your front knee, hands down by the front foot. Curl your back toes under, straighten your back leg, and then step back, down dog. Inhale, ripple forward, plank pose, upward push-up position. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Take your hips up to the sky behind you. Step your right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. Lower your left knee down to the ground. Lizard pose, l'autre côté, other side. Feel free to stay upright or lower your forearms to a block or to the ground. Deepen your breath. Walk your palms back up. Curl your back toes under, straighten your back leg, lounging lizard. So walk your left hand a little further forward and then pivot both your feet to the right and bring your outer left hip either to a block or to the ground. Again, you'll kind of see how this goes in your own body. And you might need to scoot your right foot back towards the back of your mat a bit more. Right hand comes behind you by your bum, and then you're just gently looking towards your left leg. Press your left heel away from you, curling toes towards shin. And then come on back to center, Ardha Hanuman, half split pose. Work towards straightening your front leg. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. You can always put your hands on blocks. If you're going to come with me, walk your hands further forward, tent out your fingertips, and then draw your right sit bone closer towards your inner left thigh, tilting your sit bones higher up to the sky. Breathe into your hamstrings of your right leg as well as your inner thigh. Bend back into your front knee, take your back knee up off the ground, and then step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, yogic squat. Press your elbows to your knees out to the sides, and we're going to take Kapalabhati breath, skull shining breath. It's a sharp exhale out of the nose. So with hands in prayer in front of the heart, take a deep breath in your nose, and then exhale it out your mouth. Seal lips, engage pelvic floor, inhale halfway, and begin sharp exhales. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to thighs, straighten your legs halfway. Slide your hands to your upper thighs. We're going to take Maha bandha, the great seal. Take a deep breath in your nose. Exhale everything out your mouth, and then suck the abdomen in and up and bring your chin halfway towards your chest, arms straight. Hold the breath to a point that works for you. So don't worry how long I'm doing it for. Do it to a point that works for you. When you're ready to inhale, lift the chin up and come on back down into yogic squat. Press your elbows to your knees out to the sides, lift your beautiful heart, and we'll take our second round, exhaling everything out the mouth, seal the lips, and then sharp exhales. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, stand up halfway, bend your knees a little bit, straighten your arms, exhale everything out your mouth. When you got nothing left, suck the abdomen in and up with arms straight. Bring your chin halfway towards your chest. So we're engaging Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara, so all three seals. And you hold again to a point that works for you. Don't worry about how long I'm doing it for you. Do it to a place that works for you. When you're ready to inhale, you'll stand up and quite simply connect to a gaze point and feel. Come back to the front of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Ardha Hanumanasana. Exhale, bow, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, offer the chest forward. Exhale, step your left foot back into a lunge, lower the left knee down to the earth. Plant your left palm on the ground and inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, opening your chest towards the right wall. Shrug both your shoulders onto your back and then either stay here or revolve thigh stretch. Bend your left knee, bring your left heel in towards you, and grab a hold of your left foot with your right hand. If you want to take this a bit further, go ahead and put your left forearm on the ground and grab a hold of your right ankle with your left hand. If this ever feels like too much, just keep your arms open, no problem. And then again, wherever you are, breathe into your back thigh. Slowly release your back foot. Take your hands down by your front foot. Straighten your back leg and then go ahead and step your left foot forward, step your right foot back. So same other side. Walk your left foot out to the left and then planting your right palm, inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky, opening your chest now towards the left. Again, stay as you are or revolve thigh stretch. Bend your back knee and grab a hold of your right foot with your left hand. And again, you can stay upright or lower your right forearm down to the ground and grab a hold of the front of the ankle or just plant the palm. And then wherever you are, again, roll your chest open towards the left up to the sky. Slowly release, walk your palms back up, and then step your left knee to meet your right knee. Child's pose, hips to heels, either forehead to the ground or one palm on top of the other, forehead rests. Take a quick scan of the body and observe any of those points of tension. Have they changed? Slowly sitting up and then roll over onto your back. Knees bent, feet on the ground. We're going to come into a psoas release using blocks. And my one request is just be mindful if you start to feel compression in your back, get rid of one or two of the blocks or just do all of this on your back. Lift your hips up, grab one or two blocks and slide them underneath your sacrum, supported bridge pose. Arms relaxed by your sides. And you can also always stay here or return here as we move through this little sequence if it starts to feel like too much in your body. If you're coming with me, straighten your right leg out in front of you on the ground so the back of the right heel's on the earth, curl toes to shin. And just gently press the right foot forward and then curl your right big toe towards the left side of your mat, so internally rotate your right leg. Bring your right foot back to center, reach your arms overhead, grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand on the ground overhead, and then take your hands over towards the left, stretching the right side waist. Come on back to center with your torso and either stay as you are or go ahead and lift your left foot up off the ground, bringing your left knee in towards the chest. Stay here or interlace your fingers around your left shin and hug your left knee in towards you. So again, if you start to feel any compression in your lower back, I'd love you to either take 1 or 2 blocks out and or just do this on your back. Slowly come on back to center, meaning bend both knees, both feet on the ground, and quite simply feel the difference between the right and the left side. Straighten your left leg out in front of you, back of the heel on the ground, curl toes to shin. And then internally rotate your left leg, left big toe towards the right side of your mat. Bring the big toe back to center, reach the arms overhead and grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. And then take your arms over towards the right, stretching out the left side waist. Bring your torso back to center. And again, you can stay right here or lift your right foot up off the ground. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Stay there or interlace your fingers around your right shin and gently hug your right knee in towards the chest. And then slowly release both feet to the ground, both knees bent. Stay as you are or straighten both legs out in front of you. Press the heels forward, curl toes to shin. Just be mindful if you know that you hyperextend in your knees, keep your knees softly bent and imagine that you're actually dragging your heels back towards your bum just so that your legs stay a bit more engaged, just so you stay out of the knee joint, the back of the knee joint specifically. Bend your knees and place your feet on the ground. And then lift your bum up and move the blocks over to the side. And then as slowly as you can, lower your spine down to the earth. Once you get there, bring your knees in towards each other. And as the spine comes back to neutral, quite simply breathe into your lower back. Bring your knees in towards your chest, wrap your arms around your legs, and give yourself a big old hug. Stay as you are, or begin to draw circles on your lower back by rolling your knees around. Take the circles in the opposite direction. Thread the needle, placing your right foot on the ground, left ankle on top of right thigh. And then what we're going to do from here is bring the knee in towards the chest, the shin in towards the chest. And you can either do the classic variation where you interlace your fingers around your left leg, or you can do what I'm doing, cactus your arms out to the sides and use your leg muscles to bring your legs in. So with the arms out to the sides, hugging, right shin in towards the chest. And slowly release. Scoot your bum over towards the right, keeping the shape with your legs. Reclined spinal twist. Take your legs over towards the left. You're going to work the sole of the right foot onto the ground. And then if you can, scoot your left knee a little bit closer towards your left upper arm. And then take your left hand to your right thigh and gently press your right thigh away from your torso. If this ever feels like too much, you can always take any other variation of reclined spinal twist, no problem. Slowly come on back to center, both knees bent, both feet on the ground. Thread the needle other side, place your left ankle on top of your right thigh. And again, you can take the classic variation where you lift your right foot up off the ground and interlace your fingers around your right leg, or again, do as I did on the other side with your arms cactused out to the side. Use your leg muscles to bring your torso closer to your legs closer to your torso. Hugging left shin in towards the chest. Place your right foot back on the ground and then scoot your bum over towards the left. Reclined spinal twist, other side. Take your legs over towards the right, working the left sole of the foot towards the ground. If you can, scoot your legs a little bit closer towards your right upper arm, and then take your right hand to your left thigh and gently press your left thigh away from your torso. Breathe into the left side waist, breathe into the lower back. And slowly come on back to center. Grab a hold of a block for Viparita Karani and slide a block underneath your bum and reach your legs up to the sky, or take your bum to a wall, legs up the wall. Once you come to your own variation, just close your eyes and just allow your legs to soften. Allow the blood to begin to leave the legs, taking pressure out of the legs. And slowly bending your knees and placing your feet back down on the ground. Lift your hips up and lower your spine down to the earth. And slowly rolling over to one side and making your way up to sit, and then grab the two blocks. We're going to take supported fish pose. You can also do this with a bolster. And if the blocks don't feel good, you can always just get rid of them. So one block underneath the back of the heart, either perpendicular to the spine, underneath the shoulder blades, or like I'm doing, parallel to the spine. The block essentially goes underneath the breastbone, and then the other block goes underneath your head at any height. Legs can be straight out in front of you. You can bring your soles feet together, knees out, or just knees bent, feet on the ground, totally up to you. And then arms wherever they comfortably want to go. You can do as I'm doing here, arms wide out to the sides, arms by your sides, by your legs, or hands on your body. Once you get to your variation, close your eyes. We'll just do a little bit of pranayama here, a little bit of breath work. So 4-part breathing. We're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale out for 4, and hold out for 4. If breath retention doesn't work for you, just ignore me and breathe deep, okay? Coming with me, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold it out, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold it out, 2, 3, 4, inhale, hold, exhale, hold it out, inhale, hold, exhale, hold it out. Breathe naturally. Bend your knees and place your feet on the ground. And then slowly rolling over to one side. And come on up to sit. Feel free to sit on a block and any variation with your legs, and then close your beautiful eyes. And as we did at the beginning of class, quite simply scan your body now and observe, how do you feel? Go to the hot spots you may have noted at the beginning of class and observe if anything's changed. Bring your hands into prayer in front of your heart and bow your chin softly towards your chest. Recognizing and honoring the light that lives in each and every one of us, for it is that which unites us. Namaste. If you like that video, you'll probably like these. And if you want more videos, go to my membership site. Either way, let's stay connected.